good evening or good morning to you if you're watching this on Tuesday. I hope that everybody has got a great start to their week so far. I want to give a couple shout outs before I get started on this video, which is going to be what my eBay bucks bought me and just a couple other more unique inserts from the 90s of Jocelyn Thibault. First off, I want to shout out my buddies Brent and Ryan for coming on the podcast again. Ryan, especially after having surgery so soon before the podcast aired. So it was really nice to have him come on, and it was nice to have my buddy Brent come on too, who, you know, definitely has been a big influence on me venturing off into other sports. So I want to say thanks to both of you guys. Also want to give a shout out to the artist that you see in front of you. Not this. This is a McFarlane figure. They don't need any extra love. They get plenty. But Michael Rash did this piece, this Thibault piece right here. I'm waiting for the frame to come in, and really excited to get the chance to interview him in the future. I think all of you that are into sports and art at the same time will really enjoy hearing his take just on how art helps him love the sport more, or love sports more, but also how it's, you know, allowed him to connect with different fans and people like myself. So look forward to that here in the near future. Let's get into the Jocelyn Thibault pickup, since I was talking about that wonderful piece of art in front of you. A couple cards that I wanted to show off that I've had for a little bit, and one that came in after I'm waiting a month. Came in today. So that will be this Pacific insert that's called Les Gardiens. I probably mispronounced that incorrectly, but it's called, I believe that's supposed to stand for the Guardians in French, or the like, you know, the Guardians of the Nets. And it was, these were given out at a card show in October 2002 in Montreal, and there was a parallel out of 99, and that's what this is. So again, it really doesn't, it's supposed to be some sort of, you know, gold parallel, but I don't see any indication of that. Really cool to have a low numbered card. I've not seen another one on for sale since I've been collecting, so I figured they're not that easy to track down. This is a great looking card. This is the 2002, 2003, or excuse me, 03, 04 Between the Pipes Mask 3. You can see up here, this is the silver variation. Nice little Eddie Belfour tribute there. And this is 1 of 300. So these have a print run of 300. Be a Player were very different in their numbering. You know, we're used to, especially in the 90s, numbering like this card right here. This is a Stadium Club one of a kind. And, you know, baseball fans will be familiar with this insert, of course, out of 150. We're very used to this kind of numbering, whereas, you know, some of the hockey, the Be a Player series, Between the Pipes and Ultimate and so forth, they did not number their cards. For instance, the Be a Player Signature series, this is it's an emerald prototype. And imagine how cool this would be if I had a serial number on it to know how rare it was. But this was some kind of a mail-in prototype card that never made it into the product, but was like an official card you could get from Be a Player. So I bought this from the same seller I bought that very big Thibault lot from. And this has a print run of, like I said, just 10 is what he told me. So super rare card right there. And these last two visually are just ridiculous. So think about Summit and baseball, and they have some really cool parallels and artist proofs and whatnot. But this card right here is just stunning. This is what their artist proof looks like from 95, 96. This is gold and really, really, really sick. So, really happy to have that. And the last one, if you're familiar with 1996 Leaf, or I believe it was 95, I can't remember if it was 95 or 96. It's a Frank Thomas only set, but hockey's version of it is called The Best Of, and it looks like a little chunk of a CD. And I just love the foil refractor finish on there. Great picture of Jocelyn in that all red Montreal getup. And here's the back of it, numbered out of 1500. So, love that he made it into this set. It's pretty unique. You don't get to see, you know, Jocelyn didn't make it in too many sets. Some of the goalie only sets he made it into, but some of those really unique designs he didn't get a chance to make it into, because they would, you know, in hockey they would typically put 2 or 3 goalies in there, and so that was reserved for Patrick Waugh, Martin Brodeur, sometimes Curtis Joseph, Ed Belfour would get in there, Grant Fuhr, some of the more well-known goalies. So happy to have those two. Let's go on to the Alex Burrows pickups, and these two came in today, and then I'll show my eBay Bucks purchases off. Now in Upper Deck in '99, I believe they started doing an exclusives parallel, which was numbered out of 100, and they've still continued doing that in hockey to this day. And the photos on there are the same. I believe this gets changed to gold, the border gets changed to gold, and then the serial number, it becomes gold with that exclusive stamp right there. And these are always numbered out of 100. And now there's some other parallels. I don't want to talk about them yet because they're not here, but I do have some on the way, so I can show those off later. And then if you're into basketball, you understand how Select is just a massive product. And this is from 2013-14 Select. This is the Target only red. It's like a Target or Black Friday or some kind of release at Target. This is the parallel you get out of there, and these are numbered out at just 35. So nice little refractor shine on there. Happy to have both those. And then these last two are my eBay Bucks purchases. So I'm gonna set these guys off to the side. The first one is just a beautiful autograph from 2011-12 Dominion private signings. Nice gold foil at the bottom, but the most important thing is an on-card autograph. And he has very few autographs, Alex Burrows does in general, but this is, in my opinion, his best looking autographed card. And to finish off the video, Upper Deck does a product still in hockey, which is the equivalent to Exquisite in football, and used to be basketball, and baseball had one year, 2007, when they did it. But in hockey, it's called the Cup. So a very high price point product, $500-600 a box, depending on who the rookies are. And to get a patch autograph, and you can kind of see there's some stitching right there, so it isn't as lame of a patch. It's part of the number on the back of the jersey, but this is numbered out of 99. Missed his jersey number by 2, but great on-card autograph. Really, really, really tough card to track down, and it's probably my favorite card in my collection so far. So that's what I've been picking up, and I hope everybody has a great week and you enjoyed this video. I definitely look forward to doing more. I have my first big A-Rod card coming in a couple of days that I will show off. Really, really excited to tell you the story behind it. Awesome guy. And so that is what's coming up in the near future, and as well as a potential interview with the artist that does these. And I hope everybody had a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.